We're gonna work on an arm balance today called Eka Pada Bakasana, which basically just means crow pose on one leg. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start in chair pose. About 2 feet from the front of the mat, arms up, knees bent, raise the heels up, spread the knees wide, bend through the waist, bringing the triceps to the knees. So it's the same setup as crow pose. Really trying to get the armpits to the knees the best that you can. Turn the palms to face down. Hands land about 1.5 feet in front of the feet, shoulder width apart. We shift ourselves forward, elbows are over the wrist. Keep pressing through with the hands, trying to find a bit of a flexion or engagement in the arms. One foot lifts up, other foot lifts up for crow pose. Okay, here's where things start to get a little tricky. First, we're gonna start to adjust the weight to one side. I'm gonna be adjusting my weight to my left side. Once I'm there, can I start to pull that right knee in towards the chest? And then possibly work on my extension of the leg for Eka Pada Bakasana. Bringing the knees back in and then landing back down. Okay, so there's a lot of steps in this one, okay? And it takes some good strength throughout the arms, throughout the belly, throughout the abs, and finding this full engagement. So in order for us to get into it, we have to have a pretty solid crow pose. If your crow pose is not very solid, I wouldn't recommend on doing this one just yet. Let's master crow before we get into this one. So again, let's assume that we have our crow down. We get ourselves into crow. Baby steps with this one, we adjust our weight to one leg, and then we see if we can just hover it. If you got the hovering down, this may be where you play with the strength, and then you work on the extension of the leg. The leg extends back, arms stay active, and then slowly bring it right back. So again, one-legged Bakasana. It's an extension of one leg, still keeping the other knee connected to the tricep as just it was in regular crow pose. So keep that in mind as you play. I'm going to show you one more time, but we'll show you on the other side just so how you can see what it looks like on that side. So again, starting with our crow pose, hands down, fingers spread wide, shift forward, elbows over the wrist, looking forward, both knees off the ground. So if I'm going to start on my right side this time, I adjust my weight over there, pulling a knee in, and then working on my extension out. Bringing it back, and lowering it down. So again, one-legged Bakasana, Eka Pada Bakasana. Thanks, guys.
For more tutorials, subscribe below. And for access to over 200 yoga, fitness, meditation, and breathwork videos, head to feelingmoved.com to become a member.